Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on this neon green palette from Primark. So it's £5. There are two other shades in this range. I have got the pink one, and then they had like an orangey, like warm tone kind of one, and I didn't pick that up. So this is what the pink one looks like. You've got a few mid-tone colours, a couple of duochromes and a pop of purple. So I have done a few other Primark videos lately, so I will link those in the description box so you can check those out. And if you want to see this look that I'm wearing, then keep watching. Okay, so hair's just like in a messy bun while we do this stage, and then I promise I'll do it properly for later. So I've started by using my P. Louise base in the shade 0, and we're going to go into the palette. So what I'm actually going to do with is I'm going to go in with that yellow first, and I'm just going to put that down all over the crease, and then I will put other greens in there, but I just wanted the yellow down so you just will see it like peeping out in the top, because I love how yellow and green like just go together really well. So I think it was really great of them to put that pop of yellow in there. I think this is like such a cohesive palette. I don't know if anyone agrees with me, but I don't know, I just feel like there's so many different shades and variants and colours that work really well together. Anyway, let's get on with it and put that yellow down. Yellow is down and it does look pretty now it's on. It did take a little bit of building up. I went in a couple of times, but my gosh, there was a lot of fallout. When I first like put it on my lid, it like all just fell onto my cheeks. So luckily enough, it's like brushing away, so that is good. Next, I'm just going to go into this green and put that in the crease as well. Green has really done is just put more powder on my face. I think you can slightly tell that it's on, but it's not as pigmented maybe as the yellow. I suppose they're very similar kind of tones when you look at them in the pan, and because like that yellow is so intense, that green isn't going to do anything. So I'm going to go into now. See, I would have liked this green to have been matte, so I could put that one in, but I'm going to go into that darkest green now and just put some of that in the crease in the outer corner. I'm currently doing now is I've like pretty much done this. I might need to go back and put a little bit more here, but as I'm going in with this pointed Morphe brush, this is the M07, and it's a really nice little pointed precise blending brush, and I'm going in and I'm putting that green in the socket, and then I'm just going in with a fluffy brush and then blending it upwards slightly. And then when I'm kind of like done, I'm just making sure that yellow is not lost and just putting some of that back over it. So I've not filmed like the whole thing just because I think it would just take so long and people would be bored of it. So that's just like an update of what I've done really. Okay, so here is that yellow and green done. I don't think that green as dark when you put it on the lids. It's kind of quite deceiving because it looks like it'd be a really nice forest green, and then when it's on it's more of a mid-tone green, so I don't know if it's just lacking pigment, but yeah, it's really deceiving. It's like a different shade when you put it on the eyes. I know like I've blended it out a little bit, but even when I was like really like trying to pack it on, it was never like this green. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut the crease again using my P. Louise, and then I'm going to use like this shimmer shade here. It's like a light green colour, like what would you call that, like sage maybe? There are 3 shimmers in this palette and then the one duochrome. So the one duochrome I'm going to use on the inner corner, but this shimmer looks a slightly different texture than this and this shimmer, so I'm hoping that there's going to be like better pigmentation with it. I'm going to go in with a brush first, and then if the brush doesn't work I'll go in with my finger because my nails have come off again, so I can get like right in there. That shimmer is on, and while it does look really pretty, it's like very crumbly in the pan. It's a bit of an odd one really. It's like a crumbly shimmer, if that makes any sense. Let's see if I can show it to you. Can you see like how textured it is? There we go. Yeah, and like a load of powder was coming off, so it worked, but it just yeah, it was a very crumbly shadow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to also put that green next to it as kind of like a bridge between that darker green and then the shimmer shade. Okay, so that green is on. I think it actually looks really nice. It was quite pigmented, but again, a lot of fallout. I think like that's like the name of the game in this palette really. So I am going to do my lower lash line now, and I wanted to actually use that mint kind of shade, if that's the right way of putting it. Actually, it's more like an aqua kind of shade, I think. Again, a lot of fallout, but let's just put, oh, it's very pigmented though. Actually, I can see a lot of the dust flying around. It looks alright though once it's on. Okay, so I'm going to put some lashes liner on, and then I'll come back in a minute and we'll do the inner corner. So nearly done now. I've just put some Primark half lashes on. These are called the Edge and they're only £1, and they're so easy to put on because you're not having to stick a full lash down. So I really recommend these if you really struggle with lashes. So they're just like a little half lash, and then I've just blended them into mine. And then I'm wearing MAC Honey Love. So I'm going to go into that duochrome shade now. That top one looks really pretty, and then just put that in the inner corner. Whoa, look at that. That is the best shade in the palette, and there's no fallout. Wow. That is like really pretty. Okay, so this is the look that we're finished with, and this this neon palette. So what do we think of this palette? Well, I think you've definitely got to have a lot of patience with this palette because there is so much fallout with it. I wish this shade would have gone on darker. This shade was really crumbly. This shade was absolutely amazing. Like, look at that inner corner. It looks so good. So a bit of a mixed bag really. I'd probably say it's worth it for £5, you know, as long as you can take your time and maybe put something down so it doesn't go anywhere, or just do your eyes first so you can wipe it away, then yeah, it's not a little bad palette. So I'm going to leave you with some swatches and I will see you again shortly. Bye.